Ninjas, what's happening? Sean Caspian here. And this last week, I was fortunate enough to interview the awesome cosplayer Lady Jaded, all the way from Australia. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Be sure to leave some comments in the description down below, and be sure to visit her cosplay page and send her some love. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoy it. Ninjas, what's happening? Sean Caspian here with the lovely Lady Jaded, cosplayer extraordinaire, all the way from Australia.
Hello, everyone. Hello from down under.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate the fact that you've taken the time to message me and let me get my cosplay out there.
Yeah. You know, I found your cosplay page through Facebook and just really fell in love with some of your pieces. I thought they were expertly done, and so I couldn't help it. I just had to contact you. So cool. So thanks so much for being here. First question for you here, you know, just kind of basics. Like, so how long have you been a cosplayer, and how did you get started?
I guess officially I've been cosplaying since I started my page up, which was in October last year. So I'm kind of a little bit of a newbie, even though I might not look like it according to my page and costumes that I make. But I've been interested in costuming for quite a number of years, probably since I was about 15 or so. But officially, I suppose I've only really gotten into it like less than a year. And wow. I guess all the love that I have for costumes and grabbing all those little excitements that you get when you watch a movie as a kid or shows, and just saying, I want to make those costumes come to life now. It's awesome.
So I had no idea that your page was so new. I mean, you're pro. You're great at what you do, and you got a lot of followers, and I mean, it's amazing. How did that come to pass? I mean, you kind of just exploded.
I can't tell you how this has happened. It just did. It has just been this like snowball effect of getting bigger and bigger, and as everybody shares and likes and comments, and I've had a lot of support from pages like Super Cosplay Girls, nice. Lucas from SPG. He's really helped me out a lot with sharing a lot of my pictures and photos. So I really, really appreciated all the love that I got from everybody. It's incredible. And I really can't wait to see what happens in the future with the page.
Yeah, I can't wait to see either. I can tell you are absolutely going places. They're just adorable. I gotta say it. So I understand you are a Sailor Moon fan. So this is kind of random, not quite about cosplay, but if you're familiar, the reboot actually just launched today. What do you think of the reboot? Have you had a chance to check it out at all, or any of the trailers or anything?
My first reaction would be, why did you not contact me to be part of this? As a little kid, when I watched Sailor Moon, I watched it every morning before school. And as I got older, I then went out and found the whole collection of Sailor Moon DVDs. So I've got all the like American ones, and then I've got all the Japanese ones as well. And then when I went over to Japan, I was running around to all these places going, oh, Sailor Moon, I want Sailor Moon. But you know how old it is? They didn't understand what I was saying. And when I said, like, Serena, that's the American name, they didn't understand what I was trying to say. Wow. And then when I eventually, like, find someone, they'd be like, oh, Sarah Moon. And I'm like, oh, I should say it in the Japanese way. Then they'll understand me.
Wow.
But I don't know. It's hard when they reboot something, because you always have this particular feeling about something when it's from a childhood memory.
Absolutely.
And you don't want that to be ruined by somebody taking it on to their version of it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like things from the past need to be left there and for you to remember it that way.
Yeah, totally understand. I am so afraid of the upcoming Ninja Turtles movies.
Yes. Me too. I love Ninja Turtles. I was such a huge fan when I was a kid.
Yeah. And I'm scared to death of what they've done to my Ninja Turtles. So
I feel the same way. I don't want to be disappointed. I want to watch it because I'm curious, but I don't want that curiosity to end up being, I can't get rid of these images in my head.
yeah, we'll see. Let's hope and pray, cross our fingers.
Yes.
Hopefully that's stellar. But that's awesome you're a Turtles fan. That's really cool. Which one was your favorite?
Oh, Leonardo. By far. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a fan of Blue, and he was like, I don't think it was the whole like meaning to be the leader thing. That's why I liked him. I think it was he seemed intelligent and kept his head together.
He had a good head on his shoulders. He was kind of the older guy. It's like these guys are teenagers and you've graduated college, maybe.
Yeah.
So. What is the most addicting aspect of cosplay for you?
There's a couple of addictive sides to cosplaying. Obviously, the first part is the costumes, because you finish one, which then means you need to start another. So I always feel like I need to have a couple of costumes on the go and never quite finish them, so that stops me from wanting to do more. But the main addictive part is the excitement and happiness and the, not quite the attention, but when people see you creating their favorite characters, bringing them to life, that's what I love, and that's what I'm addicted to. That's why I go to conventions and I have my page, and I'm always waking up every morning, checking out my page, seeing who's commented, who's liked, and it just really makes my day.
Oh, how exciting! That's amazing. So what has been your most memorable experience of interacting with somebody at a convention when you've brought their favorite character to life?
Harley Quinn has been the one that has brought a lot of fond memories for me. The biggest one was this year at Supernova, where there was a little mini Harlequin who came up with her dad, and she wanted a picture with me. And I'm like, I want a picture with you. Like,
right.
Oh my God. And I was like, here, hold onto the hammer. And she held onto the hammer and had a photo. And I'm just like, oh, I want to take you home so bad.
Just have a little mini Quinn.
Yeah, my little minion.
That's amazing.
We can take over the world.
What would you say is the cosplay that you are most proud of that you put together?
Harlequin.
Quinn.
That's my favorite. That's the fans' favorite. I feel like I've really grasped the character, and there's so much in that character of me. I'm cute with a little bit of psycho.
Is that how you describe yourself? Is that like your OkCupid page? Cute?
Yeah.
A little psycho.
Cute, a little bit psycho. I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's amazing. Totally random question. Which Disney princess are you, and why?
Snow White. Snow White.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. I've always loved Snow White. The evil queen who is jealous of Snow White because she's the fairest of them all, and like the black hair with the red lips, and having, I don't know, looking after 7 little dwarves, and I'm good at housekeeping, so I like to eat apples.
So,
I have an apple.
so I'm noticing a theme here. So you like, you know, really really nice, but kind of crazy, and you like to have minions. So that makes perfect sense that you would like Snow White.
Yeah. And who doesn't
Fantastic.
want to be woken up by a prince?
I don't myself. Just putting it out there, you know. Although charming, you know, he's a cutie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so with unlimited resources, so you got all the time, all the money you need, right?
All the knowledge. So,
Everything. What would be your ideal cosplay piece to do?
I have always wanted to make something that's like body armor, like a complete bodysuit. So I'm thinking maybe Nene from Bubblegum Crisis,
Ooh,
pink and purple bodysuit, the hard suit. Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah, the
good
helmet,
call.
and I think I could rock that.
Good call. You know, I don't know a lot of people that know Bubblegum Crisis. That's
I
cool.
love anime.
What is your favorite anime? That's amazing.
Oh, Sailor Moon's my favorite.
Well, okay, I guess we knew that. But outside of Sailor Moon, what kind of stuff do you usually watch?
Okay. So, I'm trying to think. Um, what do I watch? What do I watch? Anime. Because I mean, I just revolve around Sailor Moon. So, uh, let's see, what else is there that I have? Now you got me questioning because I just watch anything. Like there's a channel that's in Australia called SBS,
Okay.
in which they have international alternative shows. So they would have lots of anime. So like Neon Genesis, loved Neon Genesis. That is wicked. I could watch that over and over again.
Wow.
And yeah. With the aliens and battles and like the underlying stories as well of it.
Yeah.
Of trying to figure yourself out. It's very good. I don't know, you've really stumped me here as to like what animes I enjoy because I enjoy so many of them. I much prefer animated rather than movies.
You know, I often find the same because you can express so many different things in anime that just aren't even possible in regular film.
Yeah, it's true. Like the sky's the limit when it comes to anime. It's
really
whatever
is.
your imagination can bring out and you can draw, that's it. It's done. You don't need to worry about trying to blow up a building or blow up a car.
Right.
Like,
Although you still could for good measure, I guess, you know.
Yeah, to get the sound effect and to make sure you're drawing it properly. But I would honestly jump at the chance to be a voiceover for an anime series. If somebody came up to me and was like, "Would you do that?" I would say yes. I would love to take part.
Fantastic. I hope you get it. I think you've got
Please, somebody out there, like hire me.
hire this lady. She is. Come on. Give her the job. So a lot of people think that cosplay is a very female-dominated industry. Would you kind of agree with that? And I don't know what your experience is with like Australia versus U.S. kind of thing, but what are your thoughts on that?
Obviously, with the US versus Australia, of course, I'm biased because I'm Australian.
Sure.
But I love any form of cosplay. No matter where you are in the world, I think we all do a great job. But as far as females taking over cosplay world, I'm afraid it is quite biased. I think it's also that it's easier for girls and more accepted for girls to dress up. as a little kid, you always had a dress up box. You dressed up as a princess or anything like that. It was acceptable. That, but boys, it would be looked at as a bit weird. And when I went to Japan, I loved it because everybody embraced everybody's own personality. I remember being on a train, seeing this guy dressed up as something that looked like he was out of like an anime or a Japanese movie, and he had like this fake dead fox thing scarf around his neck. I thought, well, that would be weird in Australia, but in Japan it's completely normal. So when it comes to cosplaying in Australia, it's more conservative, so you see less men doing it than females, and I think more females take on pages than men. I've had quite a few male friends send me messages asking whether I think they should start a cosplay page, and I tell them you should. Like, do it.
Absolutely.
Give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? At least you're getting yourself out there and you're sharing a side of you to others and inspiring them to create their own page too. Who cares how many likes you get, as long as it's making you happy, and as long as you're striving to do more. And my good friend Julian, who does an amazing Iron Man, we've had a few conversations about whether girls are taking over cosplay, and I am very jealous of him. I don't care that I've got a little bit more likes than he does, but his Iron Man outfit went on Robert Downey Jr.'s page, and I'm like, I know, isn't that amazing?
Wow.
I am so proud of him, but like, no one has taken my picture and put it on their page.
Oh.
Carrie Fisher hasn't posted my Princess Leia, and
Well, shame on her. There, I said it. Shame on Carrie Fisher.
I still love you, Carrie, but please post my picture.
Well, let's help get some pictures up on some pages here, shall we? Let's make that happen. Yeah. Let's make it a thing.
Yeah.
Last question here, really. It's something I ask all my interviewees, if you will. What would you say to any aspiring cosplayers, people who are either just getting into it, or they're kind of on the fence, or maybe they've been doing it for a little bit and they want to bring it up to the next level? What would you say to any of those people, to maybe pass on some of your success?
Yeah. Sorry to say this, but YOLO, you only live once, so do it. I believe you need to embrace life, and whatever you want to do, do it. Don't let anybody out there stop you from doing it. You will be surprised as to how much happiness you will bring others by creating your page, working on your page and working on your costumes. And my experience is that my level of creation with my cosplay outfits has only gotten better because of my page. There is so much that I've tried doing which I would never have tried doing without the support of my page. So you will only get better at what you're doing by being out there in the Facebook cosplay world.
You got to put it out there to get anything back. Awesome.
Exactly.
So there you have it, ninjas. The lovely Lady Jaded, cosplayer extraordinaire, all the way from Australia, talking to us here today. Thank you so much for hanging with us. And be sure to check out some of her cosplay pages. Link in the description for the video down below here. So, and always remember, guys, when you're going to conventions, respect your cosplayers so they keep coming for us. We appreciate having you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Mwah. Peace, love, and cosplay, everyone.
Arigatou. Gozaimasu.